Hey guys, welcome back to my resin art. And today we're going to do a bear that's made of roses. So it's made of roses, and it has a little bow, and it's really cute, especially like around Valentine's Day. It's adorable. So we're going to go ahead and mix some stuff up. So right here I have 8 ounces of Hey Clear resin, 1-to-1 epoxy resin mixed up. And then I have a blush colored mica that I got somewhere on Amazon in a kit years ago, but I don't even think I've ever used this color, but it's very pretty. And I have some crushed crystal. Can add a little bit of crushed crystal to it. So let's just go ahead and add into this. Hope everybody's been having a good day. The weather's been better for people. I know it's been terrible lately. Today we're having a great day. It's beautiful out. It's almost like a spring day for us. So some snow is melting, much needed around here. Okay, and then we're gonna add some crushed crystal. Not a lot, we don't need a lot of crushed crystal, and I don't want it taken over. I just want a little sparkle to it. And you know, crushed crystal can take over very easily, so you have to be very careful when you use that. So go ahead and mix this up. Beautiful color. I really like that color. I should actually use it more often now that I've seen it. Now I will use it because I really like it. It's very pretty. What do you guys think about the color? You like that pink? Looks like a bubblegum pink to me. That's what I would call it more than blush pink. I would call it like bubblegum. Just scraping the edges in the resin. Scraping the bottom, making sure the mica is mixed thoroughly. You don't want to have any mica that's not mixed up. I really don't see too much of a sparkle, so I'll add a little bit more of the crushed crystal to it. That should be good. It's better to add a little bit at a time. You know, once you add too much, you can't take it out. So, you know, a little bit at a time is better. Like I said, I just want just a little bit of a sparkle to it. I don't want it to be like glittery. Not today. Although I love glitter, that's not what I'm going for with this look today. This is a pretty easy pour too. So, it'll be a pretty quick video. Can actually use a little bit more crushed crystal, believe it or not. Still don't see much of a sparkle. I see some, but not a whole lot. And another thing, when you're adding crushed crystal, you need to be careful how much you're putting in because it has mica powder in it, and it's white. So if you add too much, it's going to change your color. It's going to lighten up your color. So just be mindful when you're using that, you know, it's not just the sparkle. There is mica mixed in with that. Okay, that's better. Now I can see sparkle. That's the way I like it. Okay. All right. Mixed in good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spray 99% alcohol in the mold just to help with any bubbles, surface bubbles. And we're going to go ahead and pour into this mold, and then we're going to squidgy widgy, as Steve McDonald would say, to make sure we're getting all in those crevices, those tiny spots like his ears. We want to make sure we get all his ears, his nose, his eyes. So, and I also like, if I can cover the whole thing, with resin first. I like to do that, so go ahead and pour a little bit more too. Okay, squidgy some more. Like I said, I like to get as much of resin covered in the mold as possible to get all over that mold before I pour it all in, to help with any bubbles, if possible. So that's what I like to do. I mean, it seems to work for me, but okay. That's good. Now we can just go ahead and fill. Almost perfect. I do have a couple little molds on the side that I can pour in for some extra. So that's not a big deal. I can go ahead and pour into this mold here. I just want to make sure there's nothing inside of it. I'll show you guys in a second. Sorry if I'm out of frame. I just want to make sure there's nothing in the inside of this mold. Thought I saw a piece of black glitter. That's the last thing I would want to be in here. Yep, I did. 2 pieces. I don't even know how it's got in here. Definitely haven't used black glitter in a flower. Okay, so I have this rose here, or I think it's a rose. Could be a carnation, but either way. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this as an extra. Still have a little bit more. So I have these little tiny roses, and I have these bows. Why don't we go ahead and we can make a bow. I try to do with Tammy from Epoxy Me, that does where she makes these bows, a bunch of them in different colors or extras as she goes. So she always has the color that she needs at the time that she needs it. So that's a great idea. And that's something that I definitely learned from her. And I definitely do that. So thank you, Tammy. If you're watching, I know you're probably not, but just in case, you never know. Or if you guys are watching and you know Tammy, would let her know that, you know, I said thank you over here for letting us, you know, giving us tips on what to do with extras and how we can use them later on. So nothing goes to waste at all. So that's not bad. Okay. Another one of these. Whoa. There's a big piece of glitter in there that time. Okay. Also be careful not to knock your bear over. This thing can be easily knocked down. So just be careful. I should have did the squidgy widgy on the rose too, but I didn't even think about it at that moment. So, but oh, so see, that's what I'm talking about. It's a very soft mold, like one of those handmade molds type of feel. So, gotta be careful with how soft and supple they are, that it doesn't tip over. I'm probably gonna put something against it just to hold it, just in case. You know, the last thing I want is a big spill or ruining my project. So, okay guys, thank you. I appreciate you all being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and cure this up. And as soon as it's cured, I'll come and bring you back and we will demold and go from there. Okay guys, we're back. We can go ahead and demold. So let's start with the extras. Little rose came out good. Both of them. The bows. So cute. I'm loving that color. Yeah, so cute. Oh, these were some other extras I had in there. Might as well just go ahead and do those too while we're here. Little bitty candies. Adorable. Little cleanup on this one. Not much though. Just a little bit. That's good. I can use a little bit more. There we go. And another one like that. Those three are like the same, just different sizes. So they came out great. And then here we go with the flower. Oh, came out great. Especially for not doing any of that squidgy widgy before. See a little tiny little bubble right there, but that's it. Just one. What do you guys think? You like it? Okay, now for our bear. Oh, so adorable. Came out cute. So we're just gonna finish that up. So what I wanted to do was give him some color onto his eyes, and then maybe the bow so you can see it better since it's all one color. So I have a set of markers. Right here. Let me see. What colors do we want to do? Maybe like purple with the bow, and black with the eyes. That could work good. So let's just go ahead and color those eyes in. Okay, this one. Okay. All of these markers, they do really well on resin. And you get a lot in that set. I got it off Amazon. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Just trying to see better at the light. With everything so pink on pink, it's hard to see. That's exactly why I want to bring out the bow better. have to be too perfect. Right now I'll just go like over it. And then I can go back and touch it up afterwards. So I don't hold you guys up watching me just put marker on a bow. But you get the idea of what I'm doing and like how it looks when it's done. Yeah, I might need a couple coats. But, okay. I'll just leave that like that. I'll finish that later, like extra, but you guys get the idea of how, like it would look finished. It just needs a couple more coats of that purple to like really make it pop. But what do you guys think? I think it's cute. I have another one that I did here that was in red. So I like both of them. And you can see better how like when it's fully coated, how it'll look. So, okay, that's it. Please, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be updated when I upload the next video. And please share the video out. So, I appreciate you being here, appreciate you watching with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.